All right, Shalom. Before we begin, we'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rokah. We'd like to say double honors to our teachers, the head apostles, and the elders of Great Millstone that rule well and that teach well. And Shalom and salutations to the fellow brethren out there that are also laboring in this work. You know, so we're back once again through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. You know, and as always, man, you know, prophecy. And what's one of the prophecies that we're witnessing before our eyes? First and foremost is that those dry bones coming together. You know, that's in the book of Ezekiel, the 37th chapter, Revelation, the 11th chapter. But also one of the prophecies that we should be pushing very hard right now is the MOTB. You know, Revelation, the 13th chapter. You know, because without this prophecy coming to pass, then cannot come World War III. You know?
This is Revelation 13. And I'm going to start at 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast shall both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Right, and the image of the beast is speaking now, man. It's evident. If you can't see that, matter of fact, you keep reading now.
Come. Verse 16. And he causeth all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark on their right hand or in their foreheads.
Right, and this mark in the Greek is charagma, meaning an imprinted mark, something that's cut into you, you know, insertion. Because you have a lot of people that don't see it, that don't see the, you know, that it's talking about the microchip, man. You know,
to add up to that, recently, what's it called, Elon Musk, you know, articles came out on like how he's looking for employees to start human trials for the grain of rice, man. You know, he's just waiting on approval, and then he could start implementing this thing, man. You know, first and foremost, he's gonna start with, you know, people with disabilities, because to them it's gonna look sweet, right? Because now you're able to what? Oh, go and, like they're saying, like you could text just with your mind, go on Twitter, probably walk, you know. It's just like the what's it called, the movie Upgrade, you know.
And that's actually one of those miracles. This precept that says, you know what that is? Those miracles, that's actually a miracle, man. You know, because you know how in these Christian churches, you know, these bugged out Christian churches, you know how sometimes they pull motherfuckers with wheelchair up in there, you know, and they heal that motherfucker and the niggas walking. That's a miracle, and that's what Elon Musk is trying to do, man. That's his miracle. That's his blessing, you know.
Man, with those Christian things, but at times, bro, it's a stage, bro. They got actors to do that shit, bro. You know?
Or even it's the left-hand side. You know? Because the left-hand side, there's power to the left-hand side, but the right-hand side is more powerful. You see? So things can come about from the left-hand side. And that's what I believe, you know, like voodoo, you know, witchcraft. Those are all left-handed side, left-hand sided witchcraft, man. Shit. You know, and there's power to it.
It was just a verse above.
Yeah, that's what I think about, yeah.
This is Revelation 13 and verse 13. 13 and verse 14. Actually, I'm gonna start at 13. And he doeth great wonders, so that he maketh fire come down from heaven on the earth and the sight of men.
That's the missiles, man. You know, you can shoot. You have ICBMs now, man. This ICBMs are actually more powerful than atomic bombs. And going back, that's matter of fact, let's grab that real quick. Isaiah 6 and 5. You know, because you didn't have ballistic missiles. That goes to prove that we're in the future. You know, the future is now. I was watching a YouTube video, and it was showing like images that were taken past tense, like 1980, and then now, like New York Times Square, you know, they took a picture back then, and now it's like it's different. It's something you'll see in a movie with all the screens, But back then it was just black and white. You know, it looked old, bro. You know, that just goes to prove. That just goes to prove that the future is now. Even with the wars, the battles, and that's what we're gonna read in Isaiah, the 6th chapter.
This is 6 and 5, you said?
6 and 5, yeah.
This is Isaiah.
Oh,
You mean 9?
9 and 5.
Sure. Isaiah 9 and verse 5. For every battle of the warrior is with confused noise and garments rolled in blood.
Right, and that's going into the ancient battles. You know, they were up close and personal. You know, when you watch a lot of these medieval and ancient movies or shows, you will see that, man. You have battle cries, people screaming, with their swords in their hands, you know, running to the opponent's territory, slice up, you know, up close and personal. Blood would literally sprinkle onto you, you know, and those are the ancient battles. But now, with technology, Yahweh Shemashah giving Esau technology, you know, he's giving him his blessing. These battles are by, actually, yeah, he's reading.
But this shall be with burning and fuel of fire.
Right, we have evolved into this, man. Missiles being shot from continent to continent, you know? Instead of literally being there and fighting somebody up close and personal. You have nerds. You know what I mean? Yeah. Now it's nerds, niggas with glasses and a suit and a tie, just pressing buttons. Feminine, you know? Bitches. You know? But back then, you had real men. You know? Because you had to have a strong stomach to see someone's head get sliced off. Or someone's organs falling out of their body, man. You know? Someone's arm on the floor. You know, you had to be built different. But now, when you see, you can't even see certain videos on the internet because they're censored. They're too graphic. You see? Throughout the years, man, men have become weaker and weaker.
And an example, King David, bro.
Right.
You know, he had to skin, 200 men.
Right.
You know, imagine that, skinning 200 men, bro. Like, you're literally skinning the man's like an animal. Like, you have your sword, two-edged sword, you're skinning this guy, you know? Like, that's some guts, bro, you know? But now, you know, a little thing happens, some guy breaks his leg. Are you sure you want to watch this content? You know, it's very graphic, you know? Yeah.
Soft, man.
Yeah. Because now they have their, like the Ak was saying, they have their miracles now, you know? Now, there's a missile. That's like what? Probably the size of this thing right here.
Right.
You know? And then once it touches the land, it makes a big ass explosion, bro.
Right.
You know? Could take out a whole city, man. An example of what's it called? Hiroshima, yeah.
Hiroshima and Nagasaki. Bro.
Yeah, bro. That shows you those miracles that Esau has, bro. Because Daniel said, the book of Daniel says what? Thou art wiser than Daniel. You know? Esau is blessed with the sword, right?
You know? And with these missiles, it's not just it hits and it just bro. If it hits and explodes, there's after effect too. Like it goes deep, bro.
There's the radiation.
Yeah,
right
that's
after.
the word. Yeah.
You know,
the radiation goes deep, man.
People get sick. You know, people die from it.
You know, and that's why Canada, Ontario. You know, Canada's gonna feel that too. You know. Canada's gonna, even if the missiles are just hitting America, Canada's gonna feel that.
Yeah, well, they're gonna get the nuclear wave, bro.
Yeah.
Even if they don't get hit, you know, if you don't get hit.
You know, but it's gonna get hit, bro, because that's an extension of America.
Yeah, because Canada too has blood of the Israelites,
right,
bro.
That's right.
You know, the native. You know.
That's right.
Hey, a lot of our brothers died on the soil here, man. Right. And according to Deuteronomy, what does it say? You know, let me get that matter of fact. You know, it says the only way that
There's some numbers.
Some numbers?
Yeah.
Salaki. You know, the Ark is gonna get it, but it says, you know, the only way that the land can be cleansed is by destroying who shed the blood, man. When who shed the blood, man? You know, these Edomites, bro. You know, they came, they stole the land, and then they killed everybody, bro. You know, they gave smallpox in the sheets, you know, to the Gadite brothers. Although the Gadite brothers welcomed them with open hands, you know. But what? Yo, this guy's a covenant breaker. You know, that's what Esau is. So therefore, that's what he did, you know.
This is the book of Numbers chapter 35 and verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land.
Yeah, and who got the portion of this side here, you know, in America? The Gadite brothers, you know?
Right.
And Manasseh too, some of Manasseh, you know? They got the land here, man. You know? And according to the laws, you're not supposed to what? Shed blood in that land, right? Go on.
For blood it defileth the land.
Yeah.
And the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
Yeah, see, that's why Esau has to be destroyed, man.
Right.
And what? It was innocent blood too. You know? It's not like the Gadite brothers, you know, they didn't welcome them with open hands.
It's not like they resisted.
You know? But nah, bro, this guy, you know, he shed innocent blood, bro. You know, because what? He has the sword as his blessing, right? As it says in right here. This is Genesis 27.
Right.
I'm gonna start at 38. And Esau said unto his father, this is when he was begging for a blessing, you know, because, you know, Jacob stole his blessing, but we know through the spread that it was already ordained from the heavens that should happen, because that's part of the dramatic story, you know, for the sake.
You could say declaring the end in the beginning. So everything is already written and set, you know?
Yeah, it's predestined.
Right. Even Romans the 9th chapter, it says the children not yet being born. You know, that the purpose of the Most High, Yahweh Bashim Ashai, might stand, you know? Roughly paraphrasing.
Come on, this is Genesis 27 and verse 38. And Esau said unto his father, hast thou but one blessing, my father? Bless me, even me also, my father. And Esau lifted up his voice and wept. You know, he was crying for that blessing, right? And this is what Isaac's going to say.
Right, because Esau is also carnal. He actually gave up that blessing in stupidity. You know? And you Edomites are stupid. Why? Because you're carnal, man. You know? You guys are not spiritual at all, man. You know? If Esau was spiritual, he would have seen that, oh man, I could be hungry for a little bit.
Yeah.
You know?
You probably just had to wait like 10, 20 minutes just to wait for it, bro.
You know?
If anything, you could just go in the field, get a little vegetable and eat it while you're waiting, you know? Probably there was bread too. They could have eat some bread, but nah, bro, you wanted the raw meat. Medium rare. That's how they like their steak, you know?
But that's his nature.
Yeah. Come on. Verse 39. And Isaac his father answered and said unto him, behold, thy dwelling shall be the fatness of the earth and of the dew of heaven from above, you know? Isaac, you know, gave him the fatness of the earth. That's what it says in Job 9 and 24. What? The earth is given into the hands of the wicked. If not where, then who is he? You know, this is speaking about Esau, man. He got the fatness of the earth. And now what? He's sucking that fatness dry, man. You know? The earth is on its last leg, man. You know? It's mourning right now, man, because Esau sucked all that fatness. Right? Verse 40. And by thy sword shalt thou live, and thou shalt serve thy brother, and it shall come to pass that when thou shalt have the dominion, that thou shalt break his yoke from off thy neck. You see, the Isaac give him what? The sword, man. Right. You know? And also scripture to back that up is what? Revelation. Right. You know, the red horse, right? Speaking about Esau, because he's the red man, right? You know? He's the real criminal. You know? Which the word criminal goes back to crimson. You know? Which is red. You know? Rothschild, the red child.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking about, yeah.
You know? It's not a coincidence that the Lord set it up like that, man. You know? You looked into the words, you know, starting with the elders and apostles on down. They looked into the words. Oh, shit. Rothschild means red child. Because what? The word criminal, because was it Bourgeois family that was the first criminal family, if I'm not mistaken, you know? I might be mistaken, but, you know, they were the first crime family, you know? And then that word crime goes back to the word crimson, you know, which is red. And then Esau is what? Like we're gonna read right here, that red horse. You see how the Lord set it up beautifully, bro, to put the puzzles boom, 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 boom. And you can't do that without the Holy Spirit working with you, man. You know? Because if you don't have the Holy Spirit, this thing might seem, oh shit, yo, what the fuck is this? How did you come up with that? You know? They say, how did you come up with that?
Right.
But if you tell them that it's the Holy Spirit, you know, the Lord, you know, blessed you with the gift of faith, the Holy Spirit, that's how you understand this. But hey, they're not gonna get it, you know?
Right. Comparing spiritual things to spiritual.
Yeah.
A spiritual man sees spiritual things. You know what I mean? A spiritual man has spiritual eyes. I got something real quick.
Okay.
It's the book of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 12 and verse 12. For thine incorruptible spirit is in all things. You know? So the spirit of Yahweh Bashim Ashai is in all things, man. You know, and a spiritual man will be able to look at something and take a spiritual overtone out of it, man.
Yeah, that's why, you know, they're saying everything has a spiritual overtone, man.
That's
Once
right.
you come into this truth, you put your spiritual lenses on, you see spiritual aspects to everything, bro.
Right.
The smallest thing, oh shit, yo, this is, yo, what the fuck? Yo, the Lord set it up like that. I lost my job, and now I have a better job. Oh shit, that's very spiritual right there. I was fussing, but now look, I have a better job, man, to take, you know, care of myself, you know?
Yeah, you start seeing some demons.
Yeah.
You start seeing numbers.
144,
Yeah,
you know?
all of a sudden you're picking, you know? Like everything is just a different world, man.
Yeah, now you're looking up at the sky, you
Yeah.
know, you're seeing chariots. Before you weren't doing that, bro.
Right.
You know, because you were stuck in the pit. You know, you were in that darkness. You know, you had that cloud of darkness overshadowing you.
Gross darkness to people.
Yeah.
You were a part of that. But the light has been shed to you. You know, by the way of what? A video. A brother,
Yeah.
you know?
You know that precept where it says, oh, hold up, I'm gonna come back to this. I'm gonna just get this precept in Isaiah. You know, subscribe, you know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
That one is OD, bro. Con. This is
44, 45?
yeah.
44, right?
Yeah, this is Isaiah 44, and I'm gonna start at 5, just to the point, you know. One shall say, I am the Lord's, you know. That's you.
Just jump out.
Oh, jump up.
Just get the, build up. So,
Con. I'm gonna start at 3. Isaiah 44 and verse 3. For I will pour water upon him that is thirsty, and floods upon the dry ground. I will pour my spirit upon thy seed, and my blessing upon thy offspring. And they shall spring up as among the grass, as the willows by the water course. You know, this is interchangeable with Revelation 11. You know, where it says this, the spirit of life entered into them. You know, that's you receiving that water, right? You're seeing those life streams. You know,
yeah,
streams. You know, and, a water stream. You know, you're getting the word, man. And what's it called? Is it John 7 and 38? If I'm not mistaken, the scriptures are like living water, right?
yeah.
You know, if I'm not mistaken. You know, that's what Yahweh Shai said. You know, it's like living water. You gonna get?
Something real quick.
Okay.
This is that water, you know?
Yeah, bro, it says, I will pour water upon him that is thirsty. You see, and we were thirsty at once, right? You know, we're looking for answers, tried multiple different things. But yeah, it didn't work out until what? The Lord actually poured out that spirit of life. Right. You know, poured out that water upon us. And now what? We're drinking, and now we're lively now, you know?
Lively stones.
Yeah.
Real quick, this is the book of Psalms, chapter 1 and 1. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and in his law doeth he meditate day and night.
Hey, that's us brothers, man. You know? You just chilling, bro. And then you're watching a movie or a show, and then something happens, you know, scripture comes into your head. You know? You know, you see feminism and a show, you're like, you know, yo, scripture say a woman is not supposed to be the head of the man. It's the man that's the head of the woman. What is this feminism shit? You know? The wife divorcing and shit. She doesn't have the authority to do that. You know? Which goes back to the law. It's only the husband that's supposed to give a bill of divorcement, man.
Right.
You know? You see all these different things. You know, that's you meditating upon those laws, meditating upon those scriptures, man. Yeah. You know? Because now you have that water you're constantly drinking. You have that living water. You know, it's flowing within you.
And also, it reminds me of 2 precepts. How it says, he that increaseth in wisdom increases sorrows.
Yeah.
You know? And the other one, one precept. Surely oppression maketh the wise man mad.
Yeah.
You know, so you constantly seeing things that are off, bro, that weighs on you, you know?
Yeah.
You see a homosexual walking with a, you see a nigga, a man, walking with a pink skirt and a bra on.
Yeah, with a beard.
With a beard and long hair. That's, yo, bro, that's gonna make you go crazy, man.
Yeah.
If you're a spiritual man, a man of Yahweh Shem Shai, if you're a man after Yahweh Shem Shai's heart, because you know that shit is off, man.
Yeah.
If you see that rainbow flag, you know, that shit pisses you off. Even an Edomite, you see an Edomite try to talk to you funny, man. That shit will, you know, it weighs on you. Because you know this nigga in his pride, you know? He's just a servant. You know?
Yep.
The scriptures are accurate, man.
I got something real quick. Salakia, this is. Give me a second. Let me just find it real quick.
I'm going to finish this while you're getting that.
Okay.
Verse 3. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither. You see? The point where I just wanted to get there was that what? You shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water.
Yeah.
Like the Ak was saying, the water is constantly there.
Yeah.
And if water is constantly around a tree, that tree is going to blossom, man. It's going to produce fruit. It's going to grow. You know? Yes, that's why the word is also compared to a seed. It was planted into our hearts. You see? It was first planted, then watered.
Yeah.
And then Yahweh Shem Shai gave the increase. That's the chronological order. So when you first come into this, it's a seed planted into you, man. And what's heavy is there's different grounds. And those grounds will be symbolic to your mind. That when that if that seed is planted, it's gonna dictate how that seed is gonna grow, whether it grows or not.
You know, I have a beautiful picture to back you up with that.
You know? So, and that also goes to prove it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
You know? Because the seed can be planted in you, but it can just wither away.
Yeah.
You know?
It's not rooted.
Yeah, it's not rooted. Or it was, or it was planted in rock ground, on gravel, bro, or on pavement. You know?
Yep.
But if that seed is planted on good ground, good soil, rich and dark soil, man, that's heavy too, cause you know, Adam was made from the ground.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You got it.
Come on, this is Matthew 13 in verse 3. And he spake many things. This is Yahushua, you know? And he spake many things unto them in parables, saying, Behold, a sower went forth to sow.
Mm-hmm.
And when he sowed, some seeds fell by the wayside, and the fowls came and devoured them up.
Yep.
Some fell upon stony places, where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprung up, because they had no deepness of, so like a deepness of earth.
Oh yeah, that's heavy too. Cause this word, you need to be a deep thinker.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. You have to have certain thoughts that are always running around in your mind. You know? Like you have to be a deep thinker, literally.
Yeah, that's right. When it goes on, it's gonna say, you know, them that rooted in.
Rooted. Deep, real deep, man.
Just like a tree, you know, the what's it called? The racine? I'm saying it in French.
Mustard seed?
No. The roots. So like it, the roots. I was thinking in French, racine. But yeah, just like the tree, old ass tree, the roots, what? They're deep in the earth, man. You know, it goes, you know, it might go all the way over there, bro.
Right.
You know? That's why at times, even though you cut the tree down, it still grows.
Right.
You know, because the roots are in the earth, man. They're deep inside, man.
And they sprung forth, like,
Yeah.
they went deep, but everywhere. Long ones, man. And that also, there's a precept where it says, a house built upon rock. Because that tree, when a tree is planted and rooted, man, nothing can hinder it. Like a wind, a storm can't just
Yeah.
You know how some trees, when it just gets hit by a storm, the wind blows it and it breaks, you know, it falls out.
Because it wasn't rooted.
Yeah, it wasn't rooted.
It was rooted, but not deep
Not
like
deep
that,
enough.
And that's why it says in this parable, the ones that, let me read that again, some fell, verse 5, some fell upon stony places where they had not much earth, and forthwith they sprung up because they had no deepness of earth. And when the sun was up, they were scorched, and because they had no root, they withered away, The sun burnt them up, man,
Right.
Because they had no root. You see? They received it, but they didn't have any root. As soon as affliction came,
Right,
what?
Mark 4:11.
Good.
I'm gonna grab that. It's the book of, because that it perfectly correlates, it further expounds on what you just said, It's the book of St. Mark, chapter 4, and I'm gonna begin at verse 14. Yeah, verse 14, and it reads, "The sower soweth the word, and these are they by the wayside where the word is sown. But when they have heard, Satan cometh immediately and taketh away the word that was sown in their hearts."
Yeah, that's like, you might be having camp, and then, a specific person just comes and starts listening, Oh, okay. And then what? They get a phone call, probably their girl. You're like, "Where you at, bro? I thought you were meeting me. What are you doing?" And then now that's Satan coming to take the seed away, because Satan attacks you in different forms,
Right.
Satan could just jump from anybody, right? Just like in Job, right? He said, "Oh, I came from walking to and fro in the earth." That's him, jumping on different people, trying them, Either it might be, they're listening and then boom, they got a thought, I gotta go, my blunt is waiting for me,
Or a homeless guy comes and interrupts.
Yeah.
You're like, yo, what?
Yeah, some bugger just comes, and then they start getting shook and then they just leave.
Yeah.
You see, that's what it's talking about right here.
Yeah. Verse 16, "And these are they likewise, which are sown on stony ground, who, when they have heard the word, immediately receive it with gladness."
Yeah,
And how-
so like, they hear, "Oh, I'm an Israelite? Oh, shit, I always knew, bro. See, I always knew there was something special about, black people, they always saucing, dancing, what's it called, basketball, I know it, bro. These white people, I fucking know they're the devil, man. This is good news, bro. Oh, shit, what's that precept again? Read that again, That's how, it was good unto them, Go on.
"And have no root in themselves,
Yeah.
and so endure but for a time."
Yeah, until the affliction comes,
Yeah.
that bitter. You see? Now the girl his woman is starting to give him hell. Now she's saying, "Oh, why you always watching these Hebrew Israelites?"
Yeah.
Me, I know the Bible. You can ask me, you don't even know them. Different things, man. Now his job, his boss is giving him hell. Now he wants a better job, and then he just gets caught up in the affairs of this life. Right. He wants a career now, but he can't do that, because the word, because scripture say you can't serve two masters, right? Yeah. You love the one and then hate the other. You see, so he doesn't know. He wants one foot in the world and one foot in the truth, and it can't work,
Yep, it can't work.
Yeah, it can't work, man.
It can't work.
So that once that bitter comes, he doesn't like it, and then what? What happens? What does it say?
"And have no root in themselves, and so endure but for a time. Afterward, when affliction,"
Yeah, affliction, you see?
"or persecution ariseth for the word's sake, immediately they are offended."
See, they're offended. And who they're offended at? And Yahweh Shai, man. They might be breaking it down to somebody and then they don't like it. They start cussing him out. And he's like, "Oh shit, I'm offended, bro. I'm preaching good news unto you. Now the affliction is coming, he doesn't like it now. He's like, "Oh, I don't want to serve Yahweh Shai, man. I'm offended, man. You hurt my feelings." Now he's like, I don't want to be in this shit no more, man. You see? Because the affliction, and scripture say what? The Lord chastens those who he loves. You see? But he couldn't endure it, and what? He fell out the truth, man.
Verse 18, "And these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the word, and the cares of this world."
Yeah, that was the next one that the cares of the world takes it. Salakia. That's the thorns, That's a thorn in your side. That career.
Right.
You see, you still trying to chase up after that Babylon dream, bro. You're still drunk off that Babylon juice. You still want to make it, to get the girls, get the money, get the car. You see, that's the affairs of this life. Those thorns on your side, man. Family members bugging you.
Yeah.
You see? That's that thorn, man.
American dream. Yeah. You know what I mean? So trying to make some dollars. But even though you know, bro, like it's evident now that shit doesn't work. Yeah. Cause look, you know, you're Jake, you know? You find your way. Let's say you hoop, you're rapping, you make it to the top. Even at the top, you're still receiving crumbs. But now at the top, your life is more in jeopardy now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's more uncomfortable. Like you have, because with fame comes what? Sorrow. In this world. You know?
Yeah.
And you make it all the way up there just to die. It's a quicker, you know? Just to die. They showed you that in the movie Scarface. Yeah. He started from the bottom, made it to the top. He wasn't happy. He's like, yo, what the fuck? This is it. You know? Yeah. There was a scene, he was in the restaurant. He was sitting down, he's like, yo, fuck, bro. You know what I mean? This is what I worked so hard for. Just to eat around white people, rich fucking white people. Eat, drink all day, do this shit. Be late, you know? He's like, yo, fuck this. He started cussing out everybody. You know? So you're trying to make it for nothing, man. In this world, you can't. Because in the book of Micah, it says, this is not our rest, man. Yeah. Micah 2:10. This is not our rest. It's polluted. You know, so there's no way that Jake is going to flourish here. Because the curses are still pursuing you, man.
Yeah.
You know, you have that curse, yo, bro, a dark cloud over your head.
It's running your ass, bro. It's like a dog running after you, bro. Ready to bite your ass, bro. As soon as you're taking a rest. Yeah. Boom. You know? Shit. You know? Yeah. You know, there's no comfort here. It's always raining, man. Yeah. It's not even raining, it's pouring. You know? Yeah. And Jake is trying to buy a fancy umbrella. You know what I mean? You're trying to buy a fancy umbrella. You're trying to stop the rain. Yeah. To add on to what you were saying, you know, you can't make it in this world because Esau is ruling, bro.
Right.
You know, if Esau's at the top, you're going to be at the bottom.
Right.
You know, that's that balance of the Lord, man. Right. You know, Esau can't be at the top and you're at the top with them, man. The only way that could happen is what? If you damage your soul, man. You know, you start doing wicked shit. You know, what's it called? The righteous is better than his neighbor, but the way of the wicked seduceth them. You see, now you start damaging your soul. You sell your soul just to make it where Esau's at, bro. Because this is not your kingdom. In order for you to make it, you got to do some sacrifice. You got to do something that damages your soul, sell your soul, man. You see?
That's the only way.
Yeah. This is Matthew 16 and verse, I'm going to start 25. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. And whosoever shall lose his life for my sake shall find it. Right. Verse 26. For what is a man profiteth if he shall gain the whole world and lose his own soul? Ooh. Or what shall a man give for exchange for his soul? You see, and you see that, bro, these different celebrities, bro. Certain celebrities, they come out to tell you, bro, yo, I sold my soul, man, to make it now. Yo, I don't even like where I'm at, bro. I should not have done this, man. I have to smoke, do drugs, yo, just to cope with the pain, man, to stay in reality. Because every time I'm sober, man, it just says, you know, I can't stay sober because reality hits, man. You see? Because you did all that sacrifice, you know? You damage your soul now. You see? Especially with these celebrities. Yo, if for you to make it, you got to do some type of form of sacrifice, you know? Right. Especially with these rappers, you know? You have to they rap, oh, Salaki, you know, oh, my friend died, da-da-da-da. Hey, they probably fucking killed his friend, man.
Yeah, they sacrificed him.
Because the thing with Esau, you know, you got to sacrifice somebody that you love, you know? Like that movie. King Arthur?
Yeah.
You know?
You know what I want.
You know what I want.
Yo,
see?
Shit.
That's the same thing here, man. That's what Esau does to Jake, man.
But hold on, Jake is going to a homosexual.
Yeah, that's damaging your soul, man. That fucking, that fucking creature, whatever the fuck he is, man. Lil Nas X, bro. You see? He's barely talented, so what? He had to do that shit in order to stay in that spotlight. You see?
Top on the charts, charts.
What shall it profit a man if he sell his own soul, if he exchange his own soul for some fucking vain glory, man? You just get some clout. But yeah, you have no power. You don't have slaves. You know? You don't have land. You don't own anything. You just have that fucking Federal Reserve, that paper that doesn't fucking, have no value, man. Oh, I'm rich, you know? Like fucking, Floyd Mayweather? Apostle Torres brings that up. Oh, I'm blessed, I got money. He feels the need to show it, because what? He has to show, oh shit, I actually made it, because I did some shit in the background, you know? Vain glory, man.
Right. And to be truly blessed, Apostle Tahar went into that word, man. And it means to have slaves, like Uncle was saying, man. You know, that's when you're truly blessed, when you have people working for you. Who's blessed right now? Esau.
Yeah, bro. Yo, the top banking families, man. Yo, they're living, bro. They got everybody under their thumb, man.
Right. They actually, yo, bro. They like, make you want to work.
Yeah.
You don't know working in slavery. I have to go get it. You know what I mean? I'm trying to work. I'm trying to get it, bro. They have you thinking that way, man. You know, shit. It's lucky.
Oh, Khan, I was about to say like that, shit. It escaped me, bro. Salakia.
Yeah.
You know, it escaped me, you know, the spirit, you know, just went elsewhere. But yeah, you know, you finished with that, Mark?
Salakia, man. Going back to Mark. Chapter 4 and verse verse 18 again. And these are they which are sown among thorns, such as hear the words and the cares of this world and the deceitfulness of riches.
Yeah. That vainglory again. Hey, the book of Ecclesiastes, bro, it goes into it, bro. Yeah. King Solomon did experiment. He said, what? Everything is vain and vanity and vexation of spirit. Roughly paraphrasing, man. I seen all the works under the sun, right?
Yep.
Everything is vain and vexation of spirit, bro. You see? It goes in with that, man. You know, they try to get those riches, those vain riches, and then what? At the end, they're not even happy, man. Right. They wish they had not done it, man. Right. You know? They say within themselves, I had a better life before doing this, man. And then now I can fucking get out, man. If I get out, all those spoils, all those riches are gonna be taken away from me, man. Fuck, I fucked up. You know?
Esau might even kill you himself.
Yeah, bro.
If he likes your... Cause Esau, bro. You know? Shit, I'm not even gonna say that, man. But even Jake has to sell their bodies too, you know what I mean? You know? They gotta do certain things behind closed doors. Some foul shit.
Yeah.
And scriptures speak about that. He says it's a shame
to speak of those things that are done in secret, man.
You know? Cause yo, bro, Esau is a demon, bro. Esau is a demon. He's a demon. He's a fucking demon. Esau was created. Yo, Esau is deaf, man. You know?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I was about to get it later after I got that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get that Habakkuk.
Yeah, bro. You know? Like Esau, he was not made to be upright. He was made to be evil.
Yeah, just like there was a vessel made for honor and one for dishonor.
Esau is dishonor, man. And isn't it? Yo, bro. Even the way he looks, like, being an Edomite is not a normal look. You know that?
Shit, but that's something dope.
That's not normal, but he made it seem like that's okay. Like having blonde hair, blue eyes. He made that seem like it was alright. But that's not okay, man. That's very strange.
At some point in time in the world, you wanted to be like this guy, man.
You know what I mean? Yeah, bro.
You know?
They showed you that in that one show. That one show. It was like Get Out. What's that show called, bro? Them?
Is it when they move in the white neighborhood?
Yeah,
them.
Yeah, them. You see that the Jake girl, bro?
Yeah.
You know yo, bro, her conscience was fucked up to the point where she wanted to look like an Edomite. She bleached her skin.
Oh, shit.
She bleached her skin. You know? Because they were clowning her in her school for being a Jake. But little did they know that's the awkwardism. Them being like that, that's weird. That's a curse. That's why I believe it was Cain. Hit himself.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean?
Cut that leprosy from
yeah,
the
bro.
man.
He's like, what the fuck? Yeah, bro.
Probably crying, rolling on the ground and shit. You know, holy shit.
Oh yeah, when he came back as Esau, he was crying.
Hey, that's why Esau, you know, he went and got what, an Ethiopian woman.
Yeah.
You see? Because he didn't like that pigment. He's like, oh shit, what the fuck? Yo, people are gonna look at me weird. So he went with an Ethiopian woman for the, you know, for the pigment, for him to get that pigment back. You know?
You know?
Because Cain, you know, he had pigment, but he got the curse, and then what? You know, he had leprosy now. And then Esau came, you know, which is, you know, in the spirit, you know, Cain. And then what? He has that leprosy now. That's why in Genesis it described Esau.
Right. I believe so. Like the leprosy showed when he was Esau.
Yeah.
That's when it really like Because when he was born, it said it gave a description.
How come they didn't give a description for Jacob?
Yeah.
Because that was the norm.
Yeah, yeah,
you know,
yeah,
you
oh,
coming
yeah.
out with pigment, that was the norm, man. But
That's
Esau
right.
came out, what the fuck? That's not my
That's
son.
right.
You know, who the fuck is this?
Yeah, bro. Imagine Isaac.
You committed adultery? I'm like,
Yo, let's grab that. Let's grab that. Yo, Genesis the 25th chapter. Yo, let's eat that. Yo. Because I know Isaac was like, what the fuck? You know? Everybody, yo, bro. Everybody was probably looking at this kid like, you know, weird, yeah? Like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
You know? Because that's not normal to look like an Edomite. You know, it's not normal to look white, man. It's not. It's not. It's not like the top when inquired.
What's that?
When Rebecca inquired of the Lord.
Come on, I'm gonna start Genesis 25 and verse. I'm on 21.
Right, and this right here, Genesis the 25th chapter, goes into the progenitors of the so-called white people today, which will come out of Esau. Esau will be the forefather, but Jacob is the forefather of the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. You know, because Jacob's name was later changed to what? Israel, and he had 12 sons, and that's where the 12 tribes come from. You know, and what we're about to read is how we're basically about to read the beginning of these two powers, so to speak, you know? Two nations, Salaki. Yeah, that's right, Salaki, that's a better word. Two nations. And these two nations are in opposition. They can't coexist. You know, they can't come together.
Bro.
They can't, you know?
Even in the womb they were fighting, bro.
Even in the womb they were fighting. You know, in the book of Genesis, the 3rd chapter, it was declared that what? Enmity between these two, thy seed and her seed. You know? Let's go.
This is Genesis 25 and verse 21. And Isaac entreated the Lord for his wife because she was barren, and the Lord was entreated of him, and Rebekah his wife conceived. And the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
Right, so this wasn't a normal pregnancy. When you go into that word struggle in the blue letter, you know, it goes into oppress, a violent, you know?
Yeah. You know, so like, you know how like when a woman is pregnant, the baby at times you can see like the little kicks.
Yeah, kick.
You know,
that
her stomach.
Yeah, that was intense, bro.
You
Like
know?
water boiling.
Yeah, bro. You see kicks there.
Jacob was probably
headlock. You're going like this.
You know?
You know how like so like. You know how like when a baby's freshly born, like the top of their head is like soft.
Yes.
You know. Jacob probably damaged that, and that's why that spread. The limb is not upright.
Yeah.
You know. That's why his spread is not upright, bro. Jacob was headlocking you like this, bro.
You know, he probably had his tongue out. Fucking that shit.
Yeah, bro, they were struggling in the womb, man. Yeah. Rebecca was in pain, bro. Probably sleeping, wake up, oh shit, Isaac.
If it be a blessing, why is it?
Yes, yeah, like we just said, you know, let me read that again. Verse 22, and the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus?
Right, well, if it be so, why am I thus? If it's a blessing, why does it pain so much? You know? Why does it hurt, man? Little did she know, two nations, two ops, you know? They were opposition to each other, man.
Yeah, just like it says.
Enemies.
Very quick, let me get this.
Enemies, man. From the womb. And to hell with you Edomites, I'm not your friend.
That's what it says, this. That's why it says this right here. Proverbs 29 and verse 27. An unjust man is an abomination to the just, and he that is upright in the way is an abomination unto the wicked. You know? It's like that yin and yang, you could say, you know?
Yep.
Esau and Jacob, bro, they're opposites, bro. You know, that's why earlier, when I said, you know, Jake can't thrive in this kingdom with Esau, man. Because both are abomination to one another, man. You know, one is upright and then one is not upright. You know, what fellowship hath righteousness with unrighteousness?
Yep, that's what I was
You know,
talking about.
shall the throne of iniquity have fellowship with thee, which framest mischief by Allah? Psalms 90 something, roughly paraphrasing. No, man, it's not, man. That's that yin and yang. That's that just balance, man. Because a just balance is what? The Lord's delight.
Right.
So it had to be that way, man.
Had to be.
You know, no matter how hard you try, man. You know, like that guy, what's it called? Oh, shit. What's it called? The black guy that, was it George Floyd? That he died in the in his interview he said, we should all come together. You know, come on, bro. You can't, bro. We just read it, bro. The unjust and the just is an abomination to one another, man. Yeah. And it's always Jake that's trying to fucking what? Kiss Esau's ass, bro. Yo, let's live in harmony. Nah. Esau doesn't fucking say that shit, you know? Do you think these fucking top bankers, bro, these ruling class, they give a fuck, bro?
Nah, but they're not even
just look at you. Look at this peasant.
Yeah.
You know? What was it the Pash said last time? Dang, I forgot, bro. Whatever, I think it was one of the Rothschilds and then get a life. You know when he always brings that up? Yeah. When he said, to the guy, get a life.
Nah.
I forgot how it went, but you know, the brother Napash always brings that up, you know? He says, get a life. You know? He's not saying, let's work together. I have all the riches, bro. The bank, bro, I got all the gold and shit. Yo, let's come in harmony. No, he said, what? Get a life. You know? Probably walking with his neck like this in the sky, bro.
Fuck, bro, that's
and he's allowed to, because right now he's ruling, you know? Right. You know, back to that Genesis. You know? So like, this is Genesis 22. I said 22. 25. Because I was reading verse 22. Verse 22. Again, and the children struggled together within her, and she said, if it be so, why am I thus? And she went to inquire of the Lord. And the Lord said unto her, 2 nations are in thy womb. 2 manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels.
Right, so Rebecca inquired of the Lord, meaning she went to go see a prophet. You know, and when she went to go see the prophet, because what backs that up is Samuel's.
Yeah. You know? What backs that up also is Luke 1 and 69, where it says, matter of fact, I'll just get it real quick, straight to the point, you know? Where it says, right here, Salakia, give me a second. Where it says this, Luke 170, Salakia 170, and he spake by the mouth of his holy prophets, which have been since the world began.
Since the world began.
So back to Genesis, bro. That's how you were speaking unto the people, man, by these prophets. You see, we just read a scripture to back it up. Salaki.
Even in Genesis, Adam and Eve, there were prophets there.
Yeah.
You know? So back to what I was saying was basically Rebecca inquired of the Lord. You know, she's saying, if it's a blessing, why is this happening to me? Why am I going through these sore pains? And the Lord told her why. Because 2 nations are in thy womb, man. 2 manner of people, you know, that were fighting, oppressing one another in the womb. You know, like the brother was saying, yin and yang.
Yeah.
You know?
It's that negative and positive.
That negative and positive, bro.
You know?
That light and darkness.
Yeah, like earlier we said that Romans 9, you know, the purpose not being, roughly paraphrasing, where it says, the children not being yet born, but the purpose of the Most High standing, you know, roughly paraphrasing. You know, that's why the Most High gave him the answer, because it was already ordained. The Most High said, yo, hey, 2 nations are in your womb, man. That's why they keep on kicking, and then, you know, Esau's getting put in a headlock, you know? Right. I'm taking the thing from the belly, wrapping it around Esau's neck.
Shit, yeah.
You know?
The cord, huh? Yo, shit.
Grab him, wrap him with the legs, and then the cord.
Esau's trying to tap
you know?
out.
Jacob took the Esau's and he squeezed it. You're not getting any food, man.
Oh,
what?
Shit.
I'm getting the blessing. You know? So like, we're just playing around, but you know, I tell you, it's gonna be a little dramatic, you know, just a little, you know. Jake is the salt, man, you know. So like it.
Yeah. Jacob, probably had creative ways of oppressing Esau. Yeah. You know? And Esau was probably trying to fucking. He probably made a short out of nothing.
Even now, bro, fucking go watching the MMA and shit, bro. It's Jake that's dominating. Even these sports, it's always Jake that's dominating, man. Goes back way in the womb, man.
Yeah.
Jake's always been dominating, man. You know? Esau doesn't stand a chance, man. Okay? Reading on. Two manner of people shall be separated from thy bowels, and the one shall be stronger than the other. Jake being stronger than Esau, right? Than the other people, and the elder shall serve the younger.
Right. Scriptures say that we are the salt of the earth. And when you consider salt, it adds flavor to something. You know what I mean? It makes something fresh, bro. And that's Jake. Like I was saying, it goes all the way back to the womb. You know, one people shall be strong. That's why Jake is better at everything than Esau. By default. You know, because, yo, we are the princes of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, man.
Yeah, bro.
You know? And we're, like the scripture said, we are gods.
Yeah.
But we shall die like men. That's why Jake dominates in everything. In particular, yo, bro, basketball? Bro, I was watching Kyrie, you know? I was watching a couple of highlights of Kyrie Irving, bro. When you watch it, it's magical, bro. That's a god on the court. You know what I mean?
It's a spiritual powers, man. That's something.
Yo, bro. Yo, bro. Yo.
Yeah.
You know? Jake is just built different because we're the princes of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushai, man. Yeah. You know, we're the flavor, we're the salt. Native Americans, we're hockey. You know? Anything Jake puts their hands on, bro, best believe that thing is gonna come to fruition.
Like you said, basketball, right? Before them Edomites were playing.
Breaks.
And Jake came, yo, you know, touching the ground and shit.
That dunking, bro.
Yeah.
The spinning, yo, bro, spin
windmills
between the legs. Yo, AI, that cross, bro.
Yeah.
AI cross.
Jamal Crawford behind the back, dropping there.
You know? Come on, bro. Even hockey, bro. You put Jake in hockey, they'll come up with some.
Yeah, like, I remember I was watching Camp Western, but you know, he was like, Jake, I just shoot the puck.
Yeah, backwards.
Backwards like this.
Bucket, bro. Yo. Jake might start skating on 1 foot, bro.
You know? Start doing some ice figure skating and hockey.
Come on, bro. Yo. And then in hockey you can fight too. Jake will fuck up all these
Yeah, bro. It's like we're scattered among the nations, right? For sure, there's Jakes in hockey, man.
That's right.
You know, these Jakes that look like, you know, so-called Edomites. Like I look like Edomites, you know? Yeah. Jake probably, bro, you know? Because only Jake has flavor, man. Right, Esau plays with fundamentals, man. They ain't got no sauce, bro. Exactly how the sport is written with the rules, it's fundamentals. They don't have sauce to it, man. They're fundamental players. Yeah. He has some sauce, you know?
Yeah, that's another thing. The Edomites are trying to keep hockey to themselves. They're trying to keep Jake away from that. But that's carnal. Because Esau doesn't know that the Israelite foreigners.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Esau's carnal, bro. Once again, it goes to show the stupidity of this nigga.
He probably knows. He knows everything. He's wise.
Yeah.
God. That's why it says, you know, one shall be stronger than the other people.
Right.
And the other shall serve the younger. Verse 24, and when her days to be...
Salaki, if I may add, he does know. Yeah. That's how he pushes that black or white. Yeah. They try to keep you in further derision, you know?
Yeah, it's not. Bring the gospel of the Gentiles Paul was doing back then, you know? Right. That's why certain groups, they don't agree with the Gentile gospel, the unnatural Gentiles, having people scattered among having Israelites scattered among the other nations. Even though you bring scriptures to back it up, you know, they still don't want to receive it because they've been conditioned with that black and white.
Right, they have this veil across their face, their eyes, that Esau had put.
Yeah.
You know, because that's what he pushes, bro. Bro, I remember that even, you know, back in the Vine days, light skin, dark skin, white versus white, or it's like white versus black, you know?
Yeah, Esau came up with that. What he said, nerd, you know, how do we get them to stay in that black and white? Oh, I have this, you see, start a trend, light skin versus black, and then white versus black, you know? And to get them, trust me, I like this, okay, fine. I get one of our agents to bring this thing to fruition. Post it on the social media and let me know how it goes.
Right. You know? But those trends were facts, like white versus black. Yeah. Because that's basically going into technical difficulty. You know what I mean? Saying trying to hinder the word.
Esau's getting, he's getting jealous. He's in the back, he's like, don't let anybody do it. Close that fucking phone, man.
They're right. It's probably that nerd. Fucking eating Doritos, licking his chip. Fuck you. Yo.
Good. Okay, back to that Genesis, you know? Reading on, it says, and the elder shall serve the younger, and when her days to be delivered were fulfilled, behold, there were twins on her womb.
Right.
And that's when he's going to go into describe Esau. You know?
They were twins.
Verse 25, and the first came out red, all over like a hairy garment.
Red, bro. You got to put an emphasis on that word, red.
Yeah.
You know, because so-called white people, they're not white. According to the Bible, they're red.
So like, if I'm after that, you see how they portray themselves white? Because white is, that color is like pure, you know? That's why they give themselves that white, and then they give themselves that black, which is darkness, you know, and evil, void of light, you know? But really, this nigga's fucking red, man. Make him laugh, tomato. Make him mad, tomato. Make him sad, tomato. Everything tomato.
Like a hair, red. Like a,
Yeah.
in the ancient world, they had hairy red garments.
Yeah.
And that's what they depicted Esau as. That's what they described him as. Oh, Esau looks like that garment Og has.
Yeah.
You know?
Ew, what the fuck?
Yeah. You know, cause come on, bro. With birth of babies, you have people, people coming to see those children.
Came like a beast, bro.
Yeah, you know, like.
What is this?
Yeah. You know, shit.
If you look at Edomites, they're fucking hairy as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Hair on their back and shit, all over their chest and shit. You know, Bigfoot.
Blue eyes. Esau probably came out with blue eyes.
Red like
Bright blue eyes, bro.
Yep.
Probably had shit. He probably stink too. You know? Cause lack of pigment, bro. And fuck you eating much. You know what I mean? They actually, bro, they think that having pigment, dark skin, they actually, they spoke bad about that, man.
They have to. Their rulership, man.
Yeah, they made it seem like having dark skin is bad.
That's a deception.
You know?
You know, that deception of his, man. You know? Renaissance, him painting over the images, changing the scripts, you know, bleaching the images, man. That's that deception of his, man.
Or even back in the times of slavery, when you had buses, you had to sit in the back of the bus.
Yeah, Jake had to sit in the back.
Jake had to sit in the back of the bus. You couldn't sit near an Edomite. You couldn't touch an Edomite. Bro, the same things that Esau has done is gonna be done unto him twice, man.
Well, he's not even gonna be able to touch us, Lord willing, with that number.
You know?
Too pure for this guy, bro.
No eye contact, you know?
Yeah, hey, Jake was like that too, man. You know? You had to walk like this.
Yeah, you couldn't even look at.
You know? Go like this. And if you go like this, but like, what are you looking at?
Yeah.
You nigger.
They'll slap you. Or they call the whole gang. Yeah. And you get fucking beat up for no reason.
Call the cops, you know?
We couldn't even use the same bathroom as these guys, man.
Yeah. Not even water fountain.
Not even water fountain.
Black's white. You can't get caught drinking the white fountain. Oh shit. All eyes are on you, bro. Did this fucking nigga just drink from a fountain?
Yeah.
What?
He touched
what
it.
What the fuck, you know?
The nigger touched it.
The nigga touched it. Oh, it's polluted now.
Yeah.
Oh, beat this fucking nigger. Yeah? But hey, that which, you know, has been done to us, give unto her double.
Right.
You know? We're gonna give unto this nigga double, man.
Yo, matter of fact, let's close off with Psalm 18 after you read that, bro. Cause when we get our hands on you, man, you know, Lord willing, you know, and that's one of the prayers we throw up, man. You know, that we see, bro, that we get to put our hands on you. You know, let's close off with this and then Psalm 18.
I'm gonna finish this off. Verse 25, and the first came out red all over like a hairy garment, and they called his name Esau.
Right.
And after that came his brother out, and his hand held took hold on Esau's heel.
So they were still fighting. That battle was even coming out. It was still.
Yeah. Esau probably got a break, you know.
Yeah.
I'm coming out first.
But Jacob was still there, bro. Yeah,
Nigga,
where you going?
Shit. Where you going, bro? Come back here, bro.
Where you going, home?
The fighting trying to, let me go.
You know? He's still holding that.
Jake probably came out smiling and shit. Yeah, he loves you.
Yeah. Horse. Oh, a horse kid.
Yeah. Con. And his name was called Jacob, and Isaac was 80 years old when she bare them.
Right, we'll end it right there. And notice how, like Ox said earlier, it didn't describe Jacob. Because Jacob was normal. Jacob looked like everybody else, man. But Esau, it gave a depiction and a description. Why? Because he was weird. He came out weird, man. He came out not like everybody else.
Yeah, he was that tear, you could say, you know?
Yep.
The fuck is this?
Psalm 18. And I believe so. Yeah. verse. You can start at 37, bro.
Okay. Psalms 18.
Yeah, because, let's go. This is King David, man. About his enemies. Let's go.
In verse 37, I have pursued mine enemies and overtaken them. Overtaken them. Neither did I turn again till they were consumed.
Right. And that's what's going to happen, man. Lord willing, we'll be of that number. The elect is going to pursue their enemies.
Yeah. So like it says in Jeremiah, if I'm not mistaken, fishes turn into hunters.
Yep. That's right.
To dig them out off of the holes of the rocks.
Right.
Hiding in the bunkers, they'll come out and take them, man.
That's right.
Psalms 149.
Yeah, that's the one I was about to say. Yep. Psalms 149, man.
What's it called? Ezekiel 25. The Lord shall execute judgment with his people as well upon Edom, roughly paraphrasing.
Yep. Revelation 13.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? 9 and 10.
Bro, there's so much scriptures in Esau, bro. Why is there so much scriptures in this guy, bro? And then we don't know who the fuck he is. Like, come on, bro.
Yeah.
Come on. Verse 38. I have wounded them that they were not able to rise.
You see?
They are falling under my feet.
Woo! You see? They are falling under my feet. Oh, that's heavy because in Genesis, the 25th chapter, as we read, it was actually Jacob that was under Esau's feet. Yo, but what? We have our hand on his heel.
Yeah. Get the fuck down
about to pull him to our feet, man. Yeah. That's what's gonna happen, man.
Imagine that a baby, bro. Hold on. Yo, that's spiritual power right
there. Yeah.
A baby, why would a baby? Jake probably got a strong grip too, bro. Left the hand mark in this guy.
Bro. Yeah, red. Come on. Yeah. There was a big heel. Everybody was like, what happened? Is that a birthmark? Oh shit, I thought these Edomites, they have birthmarks. That's heavy, bro. These Edomites have birthmarks. They keep track of that shit.
Everybody has birthmarks, bro.
But it shows more, I know.
Yeah, bro.
That's Esau's birthmark, bro. The hand on the heel.
Good. Verse 39. And thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle.
Right, and it's a precept. It sounds also, I believe, that's 64, that the Lord is going to give us the strength, man. We're going to trust in Yahweh Bashim Hashai and nothing else.
Come. For thou hast girded me with strength unto the battle. Right. Thou hast subdued under me those that rose up against me.
You see? So it's the Lord, man. And those names are powerful. Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. Because with those names, that's the only way this enemy of ours is going to fall. Is by pushing that vibration of Yahweh Bashim Shai and crying out to the Lord. Just like in Egypt with Pharaoh. What happened? We cried out to the Lord because of the oppression.
Yeah, and King David back then, bro, he was fucking killing Edomites, bro. What? Because, bro, Jake was ruling. King David was ruling. So Edomites were getting fucked, under King David's feet, bro. Goes, slays 1,000 of them, The head of the leader, walking with the head. Yeah, you see this nigga, I fucking kick him.
And when King David died, they broke that yoke, actually.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? When you go into the history, the Edomites came, because they were under Jake. But when King David passed, there's more. Because it's going to be hell put on these Edomites, for the atrocities that they committed against Yahweh Bashim Hashai's chosen people. And it's going to be so bad that what? Let's go. You see there.
Okay, verse 40. Thou hast given me the necks of mine enemies, that I might destroy them that hate me. They cried, but there was none to save them. Even unto the Lord, man. But he answered them not.
So they're going to cry because of the hell that they're going to receive from the men of the Lord.
That's what they're going to try to be righteous.
Yeah. They're gonna cry even unto Yahweh Bashim Yahushai.
According to what? Psalms, he cast his covenant behind him. The Lord's covenant. He said, there's no power.
Yeah.
He thinks he's God, and now he's going to be what? Begging, bro.
Yep.
I'm sorry, not really to learn. You see a brother coming, shut the fuck up.
And scripture say, thine heart shall meditate terror.
Yeah. This guy is not going to have any sleep, man. Verse 42. Then did I beat them small as the dust before the wind. I did cast them out as the dirt in the streets. Thou hast delivered me from the striving of the people, and thou hast made me the head of the heathen, of people whom I have not known shall serve me.
That's it, bro. That's it on there, you know?
Beautiful times are coming,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
And the kingdom, man, brothers are gonna have fun, man. Lord willing, we endure to the end. We're gonna have fun with these fucking Edomites, man. So even though right now, bro, you might be catching hell from an Edomite boss or something, you know? You see an Edomite, you just, you know, an anxious spirit, just, yo, keep that anger, bro. Meditate those terrors, man. Because scripture says, thou shalt meditate terror. So, you know, probably looking at, you know, I'm gonna fuck you up in the kingdom.
You're
Yeah?
going into slavery.
I'm gonna fuck you up, man. You know? We just gotta hold on, man. And then the Lord's gonna what? Give us the next of our enemies, man. Actually, let me get this right quick. This is Revelation 2 and verse 26. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, to him will I give power over the nations. The other nations, starting with Esau, Edom, man.
The heathen.
You know? He's number one on the list, and then the rest,
Psalms
you know?
83, right?
Yeah. And he shall rule them with a rod of iron. As the vessels of a potter, they shall be broken to shivers, even as I received of my father. You know, we join heirs with Yahweh Shai, man.
Psalms, the 2nd chapter.
Yeah. You know, Yahweh Shai is getting that, and then the Lord willing, from them to the end, what? We're gonna have that beat them in powder, man, with that iron.
That's right. Rod of iron.
Rod of iron. That's spiritual power, man. Fuck these niggas up, man.
You know, we beating an Edomite, just keep hitting him, man. In the back with a rod of iron, man. Ooh, you know? Hey, man.
Have fun with this nigga in the kingdom, man. This is in the kingdom, though. Not right now. In the kingdom, you know? Just to clarify, he's always, I hate speech, yeah?
Not right now, you know? Or violence. The black Hebrews.
All we do is read these scriptures, man. This is in the book, man. That's why it says according to the scriptures, you know? And that's what we hoping, you know?
For the weapons of warfare.
I'm not carnal. We're not gonna, anywho.
Yeah. I mean, with that, we hope you brothers were edified, man. You know, through the spirit of power of Yahweh Shai. We want to close off by giving our praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rokakodash. We'd like to say double honors to our apostles, the head apostles of Great Millstone that rule well and teach well. Shalom to you, brethren, man. Hold on.
Shalom.
Shalom. Soon.
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 Death to America.
Oh.